So, first of all, gotta say, Detroit, we showed up for you this weekend and you showed up for us. We had a blast. It's one of the better shows of the year, and we're excited to come back and close down that Tin Roof for New Year's. It was really fun. I had to say that, man. Y'all are great. But I wanted to make this video just kind of talk about life for a second. I don't like posting stuff like this because I know the whole goal of this platform is to kind of show the best sides of yourself, and right now I feel like a loser. So after the show last night, I got a check electrical systems warning on my car. I went to go get it checked out today. Turns out I need an alternator. So the guys, they were able to catch a flight back home. And they killed it this weekend. I was like, yeah, go ahead, get home. Y'all did awesome. But I gotta stay an extra day and spend a lot of money I don't really have to get it fixed. And it sucks. It sucks. It really does. And no, I'm not really posting this to be like, woe is me, or to get any kind of pity or anything like that, because after 35 years of living, I think you eventually just get to a point where this kind of thing is expected. It comes in some kind of form where you're just it's always something. My mom always used to say, Kenny, in life, it's always going to be something. Something's always going to be in your way, and you're going to have to move beyond it somehow. And the more I've done this, this isn't my first time being broke down on the road before, and being inconvenienced like this, or having to stay an extra night. That just kind of comes with this lifestyle of playing music and traveling as much as you do. It's a lot of wear and tear on your car, and there's only so much you can prepare for in those things, and I know that. And so I'm just kind of sitting in this hotel, making the best of it. But I just want to let you know, like, this is just life. This is real life. I think for a long time, I was like a lot of people had this idea that I would struggle so much and just fight so much to get to a certain point, and then I wouldn't have to fight anymore. But truth is, the better life gets for you in some areas, the more you're going to have to make effort to keep it that way. And there's always going to be problems, no matter what level you're at, whether you are in the negatives in your bank account right now, or if you're Jeff Bezos. There's always a struggle. There's always something happening. And, there's really no, as much as I have a reason to be upset about all this, and just to pout and to just bitch about this whole situation, it doesn't serve me in any way. And it would not have served the guys that went on the road with me at all. It would have made the trip even worse. And that's really the only purpose of that emotion. While it is founded on something very real and something very, logic and reason is founded. Like, yeah, of course, any logical person would get upset at this. If you live enough life, and actually struggle enough to make something you want happen, and don't just chase safety, chase what you want, chase the most true version of yourself, which this to me feels like the most true version of who I am. It's gonna be a very massive inconvenience. Like, it is. So, and you gotta roll with it. If you're gonna keep doing it, you can't poop your Pampers every time something bad happens to you. You can't. You just take it one day at a time. And that's all I'm doing. And that's all anybody can do. And where this ends up taking me, I don't know. I will say it is encouraging to see a lot of my friends that I've been playing with in Nashville for a while kind of make their come-ups, seeing singers and drummers and guitar players make it, with these other bands and going on the road. And I've known enough about them to know how much they've been doing this and how much they've been trying to make it happen. And, I see them and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not there yet, but who's to say I won't be? The only way I can get there is if they'll tell me what I'm telling you right now is to not stop. Because if they had stopped, it's literally, the most important thing. Had they stopped earlier and been like, oh, I got to go back home and work with my dad or go to college or something, like, they would have never known. but they stuck with it, you know, and things, it's cool seeing things work out for them. And, you know, life doesn't owe us anything. You know, if it gives us something good like that, it's important to be grateful. And my prayer is that these experiences, should there be a lot of success waiting for me and whoever works with me in the future, my prayer is that I remember these moments, and that these moments where I was inconvenienced and where things were shitty, it will make the victories of life that much sweeter, you know. God willing, I get to make it that far, you know. Like, you never know when this whole journey ends, you know. It's different for all of us, but I'm just thankful for the time I got. So I'm gonna sit in here, watch some TV, drink a little beer, and do it all, start the fight all over again tomorrow. So thank you guys, appreciate you.